Hi, my name is Jacqueline. I am 22 years old and studying a degree in Communication Sciences at the Autonomous University of Nuevo León. My profession arises from the social sciences, not only for the exchange of the messages or even idea, but because it generates the participation and dialogue in different groups as social and cultural. This made me fall in love completely, and the reason I chose this profession. These were one of the main characteristics that made me interested in it, since it will provide us with multiple opportunities. Having a true as communicology, we sell among a type of information to managing information flow, coordinating, creating, and producing topics such as advertising, marketing, photography, psychology, among others. The scope of the career is very varied, since it can be exploring different practices. In this case, you will be able to develop a capacity of convincing and persuading, as long as you have been enabled to put the concept tag into practice in the course or of study. When I was 16 years old, I loved TV. Being a TV host, I was dream, but when I entered university, I slowly developed skills and discovered my taste for marketing and advertising. Since my father has always been a professional in his work and I liked that environment. In order to focus on the career, that important thing I look up at the skill, so that we can develop our ability and know where we are going and not say, I don't want to go, but I can get out of it now. All this make me think that I could work in any place related to advertising and marketing. These areas interest me, since I started to learning about the strategy that I could carry out on my profession. The educational offering that I was given at the university, if it is consistent with what I have during my time working for 5 hours on some project. The subject related, that's why I see or complex, for example, cultural, history, anthropology, sociology, among others, and then specialize in marketing, photography, and advertising, language, among others. I have not yet made practice. During my profession, I have practiced and dance skills. I have participated in dance events within my profession. I have danced in my theater of my university and other to international dance in hip hop. During college selection, I met a classmate of my sister in high school where we had practiced on my profession. He has worked in media and other advertising media, as he is a great student, which has brought to my attention he has done. We have worked hard to get to where we are. As we develop our student, we realize how important it was studying and learning. This plays a plan to work hard in marketing and communication agencies, advertising agencies, and media agencies, since they are the areas I have worked more my professional, and these areas are attractive since I like very much to have creativity and for job like adversity, having and reading a plan. One piece of advice I will give is that before you enter a career, make your study what I plan involved to see whether or not have you the skills you perform later on. One piece of advice I will give is that before you enter a career, make sure you study a work plan in bold to see whether or not you have the skill to perform, letter not to say. He didn't like new school. As a professional, I can use my knowledge and different tasks from greeting, production, and to journaling or adversity. Can be in charge of the external communication of a company, distinct the concept, finding the way to transmit and them and achieve desired goal. Come back to what was said before. Student communication sciences offer to the possibility to focus on journalistic, reading, media analysis, communication consultant, teaching, and basically tasks that involving a question related to communication. The opportunity that I have in the future is to enter the medium of communication in general. Use various platforms to design, create, and produce content. The opportunity that I have in the future is to enter the medium of communication in general, using various platforms to design, creating, or producing content, as well as to identify problems of the social, cultural, political nature, and in order going to argue and propose solutions. We can also develop eye contact analyst, teacher, and digital media manager, community manager in general within this area of advertising marketing of the various companies. And going to in the network, we can develop a producer and or as creativity within social networks. If aware asked, are we ready to grow in the workplace? I will answer yes, I'm ready. Or do you still want to start a professional career? I will answer yes yet. Sometimes we ask, have you ever been afraid not to pursue a career? Have been difficult paths, but we all have the capacity to finally achieve a good study. That's why when you work as a professional, that's better to see your skill grow and to release it the career you always hope for and dreaming of. One last piece of advice I will mention that we should not stop studying. We much better at everything we do to grow up as good professionals.